Hey, good afternoon. Well, we always
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Yeah,
Yes.
we always debate to whether we should say when we're filming this because you might be watching it at any time.
Right, middle of the night.
It's, before you're awake.
Right. Yes.
That's my favorite time to watch us.
Yeah.
It's when before we're awake. So, hey, I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
Big Family Homestead. I had an interesting conversation earlier today that just really made me think we should be sharing more little bits and pieces of information in terms of how to save money in the coming economy.
Oh, yeah.
It's been brought to you by the Biden administration.
Yes, thank you so very much. I
Day
appreciate
one,
it.
let's shut that pipeline down. Good plan. What possible ramifications could come from that?
I don't know. $4 gas in central Wisconsin. I know it's like $6 and $8 in other places.
Sounds like a good plan.
It came down some, though. A whole
It did.
whopping, it came down $1.
Hey, how much are you guys paying gas for right now? Scott, Heather, Camara. Ooh, that rhymes. I like that.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Right now, I think our gas was $3.28
But that dropped
as
a
of
lot.
today.
I feel like it's when you're playing basketball and you go to go one way and then you flip around and you juke the other way. You trick the guy. I think that's what I feel like's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're being tricked to thinking, the
gas
everything's gonna be
prices are
fine.
awesome. No, they should be $1 or more cheaper, $2
It was
cheaper.
$2 a gallon.
Before.
When we're not allowed to say the T word.
Before.
When the T word was around. Not that we're
the T word.
not that we
what?
worship the T
No.
T train.
No.
But gas was cheap. The economy was good. We weren't bombing people.
Yeah, Potato Head, I would refuse to pay $8 a dozen as well. I did see at our Walmart here in Medford, Wisconsin, not Oregon, it was for a dozen just large eggs. They were $4.86. What? That's insane.
We were at the discount center called Cloverdale, which is like a bulk foods Mennonite.
It's a Mennonite run store.
They
Yeah.
mainly sell stuff that's getting ready to expire or has expired.
Sure.
Which is legal as long as there's certain things you can sell and certain things you can't.
Right.
But
Milk.
yeah, sour milk. Yeah.
No.
Still useful. Great for biscuits, but you just can't sell it. But we saw there it was $9 for 3 pounds of butter at the discount store. It's $8.50 at Walmart for 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's done.
Yeah, we got it, yeah.
And we're done here. Nope. We're gonna just go ahead and
Just do that.
goodbye.
Yeah.
We're not playing that game.
No, we don't play that game.
No.
We don't play that.
Nah.
So yeah.
Butter is $4.99 a pound, or
I would imagine a per pound.
because
Yeah.
at Walmart it was $8.50.
$8.50 for 2 pounds. Yeah.
That's
it used to be $6.50 for 2 pounds a couple of years ago. Yeah.
and that it caught my eye because it was $9 for 3 at the discount place.
9 something, yeah.
I mean, up until just recently, people, it was $2 a pound or less.
Right.
The gas stations would sell it here for $1 a pound.
$1, yeah.
$1 a pound?
Yep.
A pound, $5 a pound.
No, that's insane.
I
No
guess
way.
that's what they call social engineering,
No
where
way.
they just charge so much for a thing that they want you to get rid of that you can't afford it anymore.
Yeah. Tony says $6.73 for a dozen eggs at Walmart on Long Island.
Oh my gracious, my friend.
$21 for 5 dozen. Yeah, actually the 6 dozen box was phooey. I think it was 24. Something like that. Yeah,
Holy mackerel.
$24 for 6 dozen.
Well,
So
Hazel,
so grateful we have chickens.
Hazel, I was just going to say, her comment just caught my
Yeah.
eye. I literally have no idea how much milk, butter, and eggs or meat cost. Why? Because she
Because you
probably raises
have
them.
all of that at home. Yeah.
We do too. However, there are certain things that we like to stock up on that are going to be long-term storage.
Yep.
And those those bulk food places are great for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one of the things we get...
Bars.
Bars. Like, they're like a...
They're a healthy granola bar. It's the
There's
main...
no granola.
There's no granola. The main ingredient is dates, and then there's almonds or peanuts or some sort of protein in there. But generally, there are between 3 and 7 ingredients total.
Nothing fake.
Nothing fake. They're all whole food things. So our favorite one is peanut butter cookie, and it's dates, peanuts, and one other thing, and I can't think of what it is.
It's definitely not MSG.
No, it's definitely not. But they're real food. It's real food in a bar, and they're great. We keep them in the car. We stick them in our bags, just to have for whenever. And it took us a little while to get used to them because they're completely different than the granola bars you buy, like the Nature Valley, or because there is so much sugar in these in the traditional granola bars. I actually can't eat those anymore because they are too sweet.
And I got to tell you what, the Lar bars, I really did not want to eat them when we first started buying them because
I know.
It's healthy, and how can it be good if it's not loaded with sugar?
But it is.
And it took me 1 or 2, and then I was hooked. And that's what I have for breakfast. I have a Lar bar and
a cup of coffee.
That's it. And you know what? It's great. Even though I'm a big dude, it's enough to fill me up.
Yep.
And I'm not eating trash.
Yep.
And they're normally, if you were to get these like at the grocery store, they're $1.50 to $1.99 each.
They're expensive.
For the boxes of 6 was 99 cents.
Yeah. And it's just, they're getting ready to expire. And we've had some that have been, and they're
still fine.
Still fine. They get a little hard, but just stick them in your pocket. They'll warm right up.
Get all nice and gooey.
Yep.
So Hazel's saying we love to keep Lar bars in the car just in case. Guess what?
Yep.
That is one of the things we have been harping on for a long time. And you know what? We probably have a good 25 of them in the car.
Oh, easy.
In that little case.
Yeah, we keep a little plastic tub right there in the front between the seats, and we have that loaded. There's a few lollipops in there, but that's
in case something.
Just in case we need some sugar for something, but
for the kids.
For the kids, really. But and then it's stacked with Lar bars and the key lime ones. The lemon ones.
Key lime ones.
They have
lemon ones.
Yeah, he loves those. Anyway.
Oh man.
But
Heather,
even if they get frozen,
they have key lime Lar bars.
Yeah, even if they get frozen, it's really
fine.
okay. They're
it's
fine.
Still food.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they last longer.
Yes. I was just saying that's these are good things to talk about, but that's not actually.
I know that's not why we jumped on. No, but I just got excited about Lar bars, and we ran into some folks that that watch our channel. Eric and Cheryl.
That's right.
Yes. Yes.
And we got video of them here. Let me see if I can call it up.
Oh, that'll be.
I'm going to show them. I'm showing people.
But it's be hard to see. That's okay.
We ran into some people at. Oops! Why is that there? Oh, I know why.
I don't know why.
Okay, right here. I got to turn on the personality. I'm saying.
There's Ruth back there.
There's Eric. Hi, how you doing? See you, Eric.
Yeah.
We'll put you in a video.
Yeah, it was really cool. So.
Yeah, we had a chat. It was good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, that's not why we called. That's not why we came. So we're making this video. Called on you to watch the video. We want to talk about saving money in the cold. Because we're all feeling the pinch.
Not just saving money in the cold, just saving money because of the climate that is happening right now. That has been created for you, whether you like it or not.
Financial.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been thrust upon you, Hazel and Rambette. Is that meaning like Rambo, but chick version?
Probably. Let's go with that.
Brad pensively strokes his beard. Pia, what say you? Do you think we're in a good financial climate? Or do you think 2023 is going to be what's just going to skyrocket us all to prosperity and we can get back to $2 a pound butter? What do you guys think? Says Brad.
I'm thinking no.
What do you think? Rambette says.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's
no,
probably
it's
Rambo,
her-
but like Rambette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So here's the scoop. We just thought we should start sharing the tips and tricks we do because we have 7 kids. And so even when things weren't terribly bad, which they're getting ready to be, we still had to pinch pennies any which way they could. And if we can.
Yeah. With having 7 kids. Now, granted, we only have 4 left at home. The 3 have
We
been
have
married.
no
They're
idea
married.
what happened to the
We
other
don't know what
ones.
happened to those.
No,
they're
just
just wandering in the woods. No.
Somewhere.
No,
calling
they're
Hansel,
married.
Gretel.
They're married. They're gone. So, but we still care for them and we still help them out when they need it. And so we have learned over the last. Well, let's see. David's almost 25. So 25 years, we've learned how to pinch a few pennies. Just a few.
So today, the penny pinching that we are going to talk to you is about clothing.
Yep.
And stuff that will keep you warm. For our friends in the UK, I got to be honest with you and tell you that we pray for you guys because what you're going through has been created by the leadership, air quotes, that's above us. And it's no different for you guys than it is here, except it's hitting you guys first. And so I understand that you're going to need to bundle up because they've told you there's going to be limits on how high you can keep your
heat
temperature. And if you don't, well, then they're just going to make it more expensive or you're going to be told you can't.
And aren't they trying to get rid of wood burners?
They're trying to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So Shree and friends over the pond, one of the things that we have learned is do not turn your nose up at thrift store clothing, thrift store blankets, thrift store jackets, thrift store mittens, thrift store gloves, thrift store scarves, thrift store sleeping bags. You can wash all of that stuff
in hot water.
Hot water more than once.
Yeah.
You don't want lice at home.
No.
Check it over real good. But the truth is this, a lot of those thrift stores, even though they get given donations, they have more than they can actually put on the shelves. Many of them do still. So a lot of them have even days where, hey, anything you can fit in this box, it's $5. Or anything you can fit in this bag, it's $1.
Right.
Tell them about the one that we have in our town.
They have screaming deals. I mean, it's amazing how many deals they have. We've gotten, king size blankets there for $5. When you go to Walmart even, and they're terrible quality. And
you might as well buy a thrift store. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the ones you buy, your blanket, his blanket is a full size blanket, but one side is mink fur and the other side is
fleece.
No, Sherpa. It's
That's
Sherpa.
Right. That's right.
And he loves that blanket, and it was $5 at the store or at the thrift store. If we were to buy something like that, it would probably be $75.
Which means we would never buy it.
We would never buy it. Exactly. I would never buy a blanket that much. No way.
No.
But we find all kinds of comforters and blankets at thrift stores for really, really inexpensive. And, just wash it in hot water.
And here's the thing, too. So look for the thrift stores. Now, I'll say, believe it or not, there are thrift stores who have figured out that they can charge almost the same as retail for certain items, and you have to be careful with going where you go.
Yep.
We have never found really good deals anymore for a long time at Goodwill.
Yep. No, we've not found many good deals there at all recently since they went for profit. Now that they're for profit, they charge quite a bit.
You're only saving like 5% on a lot of things, maybe 10.
Right.
But then if you find like a
privately owned
or church owned, like what's that?
Church
one
rummage sales are amazing.
Oh, church rummage sales. Yeah. Actually, when I served in Cincinnati, they had a one of the ministries there did a church-wide, well, I guess it was a rummage sale.
Yeah, it was a rummage sale. It was huge.
But this was a church that a lot of people were very wealthy.
Yeah. They worked at Procter & Gamble.
And Raytheon and Boeing.
And Boeing. And they were like, okay, so let's just say this. The CEO, previous CEO, not the current CEO of Procter & Gamble used to go to church, or still goes to church there.
Well, yeah.
So
the guy that ran Pringles mentored our kid in junior high.
Yeah, high school, yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
All that to say that you would not believe the deals we found. Brand new Nike Air Jordans with the tag still on it. $5.
Yeah.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it was? It was some kid who got it and was like, I wanted the blue ones. It's like, we'll take those, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, there was so many times that we would find deals like that. Or people would just say, hey,
come get this.
Yeah, our kid won't wear this. Will you wear this? And it's these amazing dress coats and
most of those churches have some kind of event once a year.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't believe it. It's just the people that make that kind of money think a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would rather not discipline their kid than say, look, you want the Nike Jordan things? Fine. I got the wrong color swoosh. Sorry, deal with it.
Deal with it.
Instead, no. They go, okay, Johnny, we'll just go get you some more. We don't care that they're $250.
It's ridiculous.
They would rather give them away than discipline.
Yeah. And that's why we're having...
And we'll be happy to take those right off your hands.
Such issues with our millennials.
Yeah.
So, yes, love the hand-me-down game. Okay, we were at that church for 8 years. I'm not kidding you when I say we could have started a thrift store
with what was given to us.
With what was given to us. With having 7 kids.
You just come home from church and there'd be bags in front of the front door.
Yeah, or stuck in your car. They would just know what car you drove and or like when we lived in the parsonage, they would just leave them on the front door.
Yeah.
Or on the front door, in front of the front door.
Anyway, that's not going to be helpful to the people watching.
Well, I mean, it could be because, look for rummage sales. Church rummage sales are...
No, I agree with that.
Right.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I was just saying us talking about being at the parsonage.
Sure.
But I agree with you. And look for those things. That's kind of the deal. You can actually even call the church offices and say, hey, do you guys do any kind of rummage sale event? Mm-hmm. Because if they haven't, a lot of them might go, you know what, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's a good fundraiser for the church, plus you're helping out the community. So look for those things. Another thing is local food banks. They are, some of them are equipped to deal with clothing. So some just have an extra overflow room where you can go in and look. Mm-hmm. But I would definitely say try to stay away from the commercial ones like Goodwill. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, what they do now, they do take donations, but then they sift through them and they actually throw away a lot of stuff. Believe it or not.
So wasteful.
And then they'll go and buy big lots of things that are still prepackaged from Walmart or Target, and then they'll just sell them.
Yeah, resell them for what you would pay at Walmart. So, yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
So other ideas. Do you guys have other ideas for clothing and heating? Because things are getting nutty out there.
I know that our son David... He's found stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
True, but you got to be careful.
You got to be careful with that, right? But he's been given bags of kids' clothes for the kids.
Yeah, so. I've actually been there one time. I drove him to one place.
Yeah.
And there was a lady just was like, hey, I've got a bunch of clothes for kids his age and no strings attached. Just come get them.
Just come get them, yeah. And they were all really nice.
They were? Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the thing that's nice too is you can always regift it. If you're like you get all this stuff and I can only use a little bit of it.
Right, and that was the case. There was some stuff that was not going to work for his kids, so he moved them on to another family that they know and who it could have helped them.
Yeah. So one thing that we've got coming up that is not related to warming yourself, but most certainly is going to be beneficial to you guys. And that is a video interview that we are scheduled to record tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, this one's going to be a big one. And I'm going to let Mom give the reveal here in a sec. But you guys saw that we did an interview with Bear Independent, and that was great.
So cool.
That went very well. I want to get it to where we're going to do an impactful interview at least once a week.
Yeah.
And I've been working on it. I've been making phone calls. But let's just say this. As much as I love Bear, this one might be pushing the, I don't know who's better, kind of limits.
I don't know. They're pretty close in, I mean, for me, this one coming up tomorrow
Well,
is...
me too. We've been watching this channel far longer than we've even known Bear.
Yeah.
And many of you too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
here's the thing. We're going to record the interview tomorrow.
It'll probably go live on Monday.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see. So we're going to need you guys to be looking for it, because if you will share it or thumbs up or whatever, it will help it go bigger, faster. And I give you the interview will be with
the Patriot Nurse. I am so giddy. I got to meet her in October, along with Jess and family. We went to a class, her live training class, and it was awesome.
Phenomenal.
It was so wonderful. She's such a great person. So I cannot wait for this interview tomorrow. So.
We have got a lot of questions on the current state of the medical industrial complex, but we also have solutions that she has got suggestions for.
Yep.
This chick is as spicy as she is knowledgeable times 10.
Yes. She is smart as a whip. I'm going to tell you. She knows her stuff. Yeah, I know. Hazel, squeal. Yeah, I did actually when she said.
We couldn't believe she said yes.
Yeah.
I just said, ask her, what can she say is no, right?
Right. When I asked her, because we've been communicating since then, and it's been awesome. It's been great.
It has been
she's
great.
She's a really awesome person.
So, yeah. You want to know something about her? Not a phony.
Not in any way.
This chick is sold out.
And she will not beat around the bush about things.
Oh, man.
She will tell you.
I'll tell you what. I would not be on the receiving end of a husband-wife conversation if that was no. She would win.
Yeah.
I would just be like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. I would. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
What was I was silly to think that I might have something of value to add. I'm teasing with that.
Yeah. Just said I might have to become a fly on the wall.
Absolutely. Come on in.
Yeah.
All of a sudden a head pops up.
Right.
You can feed us questions.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, yeah,
that
totally.
would be a really great thing, because we've compiled a list of questions that we have. What are some possible questions to type in the chat right now, so that if we see one that catches our eye, maybe we can ask it of her, and we will add that into the conversation.
Yep.
So is there a question that you think might be good that you would like to have answered about medical?
Yeah.
She's been in it, and she's not a phony.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, it's hard to try to find people that you can interview that you're like, okay, this guy's a little rough around the edges, but I believe in what he's doing. All right. She is amazing, and I want people to hear what she has to say. Because, here's the deal, guys. You watch our channel, and we're very, very grateful. But when you deal with other people and other channels, you may not endorse every little thing they say or do, but you're trying to get a core.
You need to look at the fundamentals of what they're doing. Yeah.
Are you ready to move to north central Wisconsin? I'm going to go with I don't believe that will ever happen.
I think she might freeze to death. When she was in Milwaukee in October, she was freezing. And it wasn't even that cold.
She's a nursicle.
A nursicle, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, everybody's going to, no one is perfect.
Right.
No one is, okay? Everybody has something that is wrong with them.
Well,
And
air quotes wrong, like
wrong
your
with them,
version of
right?
wrong, my
right,
version of wrong.
Exactly. But if they believe in the fundamentals of the Bible,
I'm in. I saw somebody saying that Bear has a foul mouth. I've never heard him curse. I've heard him be crass. Yeah. However, I'll say this. This is a guy who is literally, with his own sweat and tears and blood, rescuing people from sexual slavery.
Yeah.
Getting them set up in homes and doing all that kind of ministry. So you can say what you want about his foul mouth. I'm here to tell you he's doing the work of Christ with his own blood, sweat, and tears by the power of the Holy Spirit. And so you know what? If somebody says a little slip up here or there, show me your sinlessness, and then I'll show you, because that's the truth.
Yeah.
We all screw up. We all fail. We all fall.
Yeah.
And so I'm just grateful that somebody's willing to jump in there and say, you know what? I'll go get those kids.
Yeah. And
they're not scared.
Right.
And so, you know what? Somebody slips up with a foul word here and there. Am I, being like, yes, foul word? No.
No, not at all.
No, but I am saying that, okay, we all screw up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one of you is without sin?
Get
in line for those rocks. Start throwing stones. Yeah. So anyway, other ways that you can probably stay warm. Try to close up rooms that you're not using. Tape them up.
Cover up the vents. They have magnets that are vent covers, and they work really well to block the heat from coming into that room.
That's right.
Put the plastic on your windows. What is it? The heat shrink.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
It's
just
only a
tape,
few bucks.
Yeah, tape on the windows, and then you use a hairdryer to kind of shrink it to size, and it works really, really well.
Yeah, and let me tell you what, it works so well that we didn't take ours down all year.
Or 2 years.
It worked great. You can still see out of them.
The basement windows, we put it up and we didn't take it down. So.
Unique one. I have never heard him say an F word ever. Not once.
Yeah.
And that's with talking to him on
the
air
phone
and off air. So if you've heard that, that's a little rough. But you'll have to deal with him with that. I'm not going to jump in the middle there.
No.
All I'm saying is I really appreciate the work he's doing, and I'm praying for him. Yep, absolutely. So the things that are on the windows, that's great, and it's cheap. It's literally like $5, and it's enough to do several windows.
Oh yeah, it does a lot of windows. Yeah.
I will say they're kind of a pain in the butt to put up.
It is a pain, but once it's done, it's done. Just make sure that there's no gaps. Just make sure it's tight. Start with the top and then work way down. But
that, and we'll close up the rooms. Plastic on the windows, that's cheap. My dad used to put up tinfoil. They reflect the tinfoil on the inside on windows that didn't have a lot of sunlight.
During the summertime?
During the winter.
That doesn't make sense why the tinfoil would...
I don't know.
See, I've seen actually people put bubble wrap in their windows.
I've seen that.
Because then
the sunlight comes
absorbs
in,
the heat
in.
and it stays in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I would think tinfoil because that's a reflectant.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. But I will say this, that other things are, do yourself a favor and get a backup of some kind, even if it's for a few days. If you lost power and you couldn't get heat for a few days, you can at least go in a single room, bundle up, and then put on a little propane heater and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Make sure you got enough food and water.
Or a kerosene heater, but make sure it's rated for indoor use. I know in Japan, that's pretty much all they use is kerosene. Yeah,
that seems kind of backward, but especially with Japan, everything's electric. I mean, everything's electric.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that we have a backup kerosene heater and a backup propane heater, and they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully,
there,
we
Maya.
haven't had to use it.
Maya's here. Maya. So honestly, that was the real thing. We wanted to tell you that we're going to be interviewing the Patriot Nurse.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
So excited.
And that there are ways that you can bundle up cheap, like $1 a bag, $2 a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, but most of the real retailers are already selling off cheaper their cold weather gear.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the spring stuff.
Yeah, they come out with that stuff way too early.
Especially here.
Yeah. Yeah, especially here. When we'll still have snow on the ground in May. It's like, no, we don't need to have spring bathing suits, up already. No.
Renee, I'm sure this is a question for the Patriot Nurse.
Yes.
Is there any medication or herb to combat or help combat skin cancer or other types? Okay, we'll definitely try to get that one on a list if we can.
Yeah.
Emergency sleeping bags from Patriots. Okay.
Cool.
So anyway, that's it, guys. We wanted to just jump on, encourage you so that that video will probably go live on Monday.
Yep.
And we will, I don't know if we can do something tomorrow or not, but we try.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Yep.
Get a show together. Some good news.
Definitely.
Good news show.
Definitely.
So anyway, that's it.
Yep.
Hope you have an awesome Saturday and have a blessed day.
Yeah.
You guys.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Bye.
Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths, lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day I trust in you, let me not be put to shame. Let not my enemies exult over me. Indeed, none who wait for you shall be put to shame. Upright is, good and upright is, good and upright is the Lord. Good and upright is, good and upright is, good and upright is the Lord. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths, lead me your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. for you are the God of my salvation. For you I